Alright, Shi Shi Beach round 2. Hopefully we don't run into that mountain lion this time and we can actually get to the beach. So let's get after it. There's not that many people here. Parking lot's pretty empty. There are probably 10 cars for the overnight camping spot, so there's definitely people camping out there. So I think we got here at a good time.
I don't see anything back there. There's literally a bird chirping. We're on a new part of the trail! We've never done this part before and we made it through.
And you can hear the bird chirping, and so I would assume there's no predators nearby. Alright, Shi Shi Beach is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot prettier than I actually expected. This, in the early mornings with the light fog and mist over it, or in the evenings with the sunset, would be phenomenal to photograph. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to time things up here. And it seems like the beach goes a long way, so I'm sure you can keep exploring. Definitely got to pay attention to the tides as they go in and out. That's going to impact how you get around a little bit. And look out in the distance because you can see all these pelicans and other birds and stuff as well. That's going to wrap up this trip to Shi Shi Beach. I'm going to swap lenses so I can try and take some photographs of the pelicans, and if I get any good ones, I'll share it right now. Now we're down here by Ozette Lake and we are hiking out to Cape Alava, which is supposed to have a lot of wildlife like sea lions, sea otters, stuff like that. Sometimes you can see whales in the distance. And a lot of people will actually connect via the beach down to Sandpoint and then go from Sandpoint back to the trailhead. So it makes this little triangle. We're just gonna go out to Cape Alava and back, so it'll be about 6 miles round trip. And hopefully we can see some of that wildlife. All right, I think we lied about our route idea. And we figured out and back is 6 miles. And you're doing 3 miles of the same thing. Or we could do the entire triangle, which is 9 miles, but at least you have 9 miles of different things. And probably 3 of those miles are gonna be in the dark, which we have headlamps. So we're gonna try and pick our way down to Sandpoint and see if we can get there. And then that way it's something different the entire way. That sunset was absolutely epic. If you can backpack out here, I highly recommend it, because then you can see a sunset like that and then you don't have to go anywhere. You can go right back to your tent. We're almost to Sandpoint Beach. We can see it, it's just right over there. And then we have 3 miles through the woods to get back to the car. And we definitely wished the entire time that we were backpacking out here instead of rushing through it. But it can be done in a day. It's a 9-mile trip. This beach part is definitely a little bit more hard work, because you are kind of slipping and sliding on the sand and the rocks and stuff like that, so it just wears you out a little bit more, but definitely doable in a day. Highly recommend it. I saw the photos for this area online and I was like, do we really have to go there? After seeing it in person, yes, I recommend it. Definitely come here.
So Brian and I just came down the rope section. There's 2 different choke points is what they're called, choke points. It's a little gnarly, so if you're not comfortable on rope or just anything like this with trusting your footing and your handholds, might not want to go through this section. But yeah, really great loop. We both are super happy that we fit it into the schedule, and wow, sunsets are incredible out here. Definitely backpack it. I mean, it's cool to do as a day hike, but backpacking, definitely the way to go.
So that puts us right around 25-26 miles in the last 24 hours so far. So this trip we are getting a lot of miles in, and I'm gonna be curious how tired our legs will be by the end of the week. But we are here to help people move more, eat well, and be adventurous. So if you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button. We have lots more days of all this coming up, and you can see every single video when it goes live.